Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from London. Mr. Bird, Ken, good evening, or good morning, should I say. What time is it for you in Malaysia? I'm assuming it's about 3 or 4 a.m. Great to have you here. Thank you for moderating, my friend. Welcome to Fpl, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. We are reviewing what has been a mental FPL Prem-day. I mean, where do we start? I'll tell you where we start, with this guy right here. I mean, Haaland. Oh gosh. I don't know where to begin, guys. I don't know where to begin. I captain Foden. So that's real. I've captained Foden. This is going to be very much like a therapy session for me, I think. I just can't believe, literally, like, what, Ken? What are you saying? What's your score and stuff? Like, why has it not been good for you? And also, is everything? Oh, great. Okay, Mrs. Churchill's come in with the assist. Nice one. Stream looking great. Excellent. We've had a couple of technical issues over the past few weeks, so I'm glad that hopefully things have settled down. I've got like a new camera set up, and that shouldn't sort of go weird on me anymore. And a bit of a new look, as you can see, some of you. Some nice colours going on. I've taken away the star, going through space and all that. Hopefully it's looking a little bit more profesh. Yeah, I captained Philip of Foden. Ken, send me your team in your points, screenshot your points to me in Twitter. I'll bring it up on screen and we'll have a chat about it. And anyone who's out there, just tag me in a tweet with your team screenshot and I'll bring it up on screen and we will get into it. Yeah, so on Friday, so the story is that I was, I'll get it up on Fantasy Football Hub. All right, so I was 24,415 in the world, right? I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get a little bit clever this week. And I went with capping Foden instead of Haaland. I thought I'd get smart. And I've kind of feel like I've been dancing through laser beams for the past few weeks now. I think I've got very lucky on a couple of occasions. So I think this is just a little bit of karma coming back at me. But I'm now down to 39,391. So that it's not too bad. I'm down 15,000 points, right? So my target for this year was 100,000. I'll get over it. It's all good. We've got lots to look forward to. Double game week coming up. Bench boost. But yeah, it does, Ken. It does. It hurts. It hurts a great deal. I was just watching it, and it's just like one of those days where it's like, is this actually happening? Camera. It's a new camera, and still the focus is being a little strange there. Yeah, one of those days. You just can't predict a day like this in FPL ever. It is what it is. We move. It's a cruel game. It's an unforgiving, cruel game. If I had just captained Haaland, I mean, I probably would have only been up like 5,000 places. Let's be real. Like, everyone's captained Haaland, right? So, Bateman's in the chat. Yes, nice one, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I got a little trim going on, just short back and sides, if you will. Bateman, I saw the first part, smart haircut. Although hopefully you didn't tip them as they didn't finish it off. Unbelievable. Little jab there from Bateman. I respect it. You made me blush. Just a little drinks check-in. I know Bateman loves a drinks check-in. I've got an Aqua Libra, raspberry blackcurrant, not a sponsor. I've got a cucumber and mint, also, Aqua Libra, not a sponsor. Aqua Libra, if you're out there, you want to sponsor me, hit me up. Let's chat. And I have a real big jug here of H2O, ice cold. Stay hydrated, make better FPL decisions. Not in my case. Bateman, how did you do this week? Tell us. Send me your team in Twitter. I'll bring it up. We'll have a look into it. You must be, what, in the top 100 now, I'm assuming? You know? I think you were like 2,000 last time we checked in. But did you get a little bit fancy with your captain pick this week? Or did you just play it cool and do a Haaland cap? That's what I want to know. Bateman is on one tonight. Absolutely slaying. Yeah, I thought this guy here, this PMZ, this tweet, I looked at it and I was laughing for about 30 seconds on this one. Sums up perfectly. Haaland owners today, 3 plates. Yeah, look at him. That is the only place to start, I think, today. I mean, what else happened? Arsenal won. And everyone was and I was at that game, by the way. I was at the Arsenal game, and everyone was sort of like, oh, is it going to happen? Come on, Wolves, let's do something. And then City come to town. Just 2 other things happened that I've got to get into, just kind of get off my chest. So I have Edison, right? So I was thinking to myself, maybe Foden will get a goal. Maybe he got an assist in the end. But I'm like, Edison clean sheet will really help me out, because lots of people have Guardiola. That gets wiped out. And then on top of that, I don't have Guardiola, obviously, because I've got Haaland. I have Haaland and didn't captain him. That's my problem, right? So it's been a really rough day over on my side. But yeah, let's have a look. Semi-teams and such. Okay, yeah, Ken, I've got yours up here. All right, so you're down 10k. See, it's not that bad, is it? Let's be real. It's not that bad. Who did you cap? You captained Haaland. He's still got a red. Oh, KDB. KDB's not great, is it? Oh man, yeah, that's tough. That's a tough week. But you know, you got a lot of players to play, so I reckon you'll get that back. I'll just screenshot my Fancy Football Hub, just so you can see where I'm at. I'll do this on the fly real quick. See if I can navigate OBS. 1 second, folks. Okay, I am just going to go into OBS and I'm going to... Let's do that. Okay, bear with me. I'm just doing things on the fly here. I'm getting things up on screen. Here we go. Okay, this is me. Fancy Football Hub. So as you can see, this is what I was talking about. So I was 24th, just under 25,000, and now I'm at 39,451. I have Haaland, didn't cap him. I captained Foden. So, you know, listen, we do these things, we move on. It sucks. I thought it was worth a punt. I was just feeling, it was like, oh, I'm going to be clever, wasn't it? Like, I should have just got on and done the safe thing, because it was such a good rank. But I was like, I want to get into the top 10k. So, you know, that's the crux of it, you know. Bateman took an ambitious -8. As all of my defenders were either crocked or benched. Now at 1.8k. Hoping Luis Diaz bags a brace tomorrow. Yeah, the baby's doing well. He's actually, I don't know if you can hear him in the background. He's like crying quite a bit this evening, but he's all right. He's just having one of those evenings, I think. But no, he's well. He's going to be 11 weeks on Thursday. And yeah, we've turned a corner. As you know, Bateman, it's just an absolutely wild experience, you know, bringing a new human into the world. And it feels like we've definitely kind of turned a corner in terms of routine and sleep and all that stuff. So thank you for asking. He's doing well. Yeah, let's have a look. Bateman, Ratchet HK, I regret not going for a -12 to get in Haaland. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it would have been worth a -16 at this point, right? Lewis. Lewis is in the chat. Lewis, hello. Good to have you here. Ratchet HK, great to have you here. If you haven't already, please give the channel a subscribe. This is a brand new solo channel of mine, starting from the bottom. And yeah, subscribes and likes are very much appreciated, so please do that. If you want me to send me your teams, Lewis, Ratchet HK, send me your tweet me, like put me in a tweet, I'll bring it up on screen and we'll chat about it. This is Ken's team on screen at the moment. He's had a bit of a rough week, but it's not that bad. Ken, it could be worse. You could have captained someone else other than Haaland. 42 points, actually. I feel like I've got away with something there. You know, like I thought it was going to be way more than that. And I guess that's bonus points coming as well. So it's not that bad. I'll get over it. You know, just 15,000 rank down, you know. Oh, cool. Heisenberg. Okay, got it. Right. Yes. Yes, that is true. So let's bring that up on screen. I remember that from earlier. So in my notifications, here we go. Call an ambulance. Yeah, I love this. Gianni is here. What have I got against Italy, you melt? What? What are you talking about? Is that a real Gianni? I don't know. But hi, mate. If it is you, thanks so much for being here. It's such a pleasure. This is a brand new channel. I started it a couple of weeks ago, and this, I think, is my third live show. So great to have you here. Such a pleasure. And we're looking at Heisenberg Ratchet_HK's team from today. He's captioned it with call an ambulance. Yeah, this is tough. You got Salah, Tottenham. I don't mind that. I feel like he might do some things. This isn't the end of the world, this team, at all. Like, end of the game week, this could be doing very well. It's just you haven't got Haaland and didn't cap him, right? Like, Salah could definitely do some things. Tottenham are absolutely pants at the moment. 151k red arrow from Haaland alone. Yeah, that is mad. But still, you've got your cap to play, so everything's not lost, my friend. Keep going. But yeah, this is rough. Call an ambulance. I love that. I laughed when I saw that. Let's have a look at some bookmarks. So the format of this show, for anyone who's new here, and if you are new here, give it a like, give it a subscribe. I go through tweets that I like from the game week, from the day. So I bookmark them and we talk through them. That's the kind of premise of the show. Headline is that I captained Foden. So that's been fun. I just watched that game and I was just kind of setting up the stream here and I couldn't believe my eyes. So annoying. And I've gone from 24k up into 35 or something like that. I don't even know. So yeah, rough day. Always good to see Praz here. So he has been flexing on the non-free hit 34ers. Game week 36, I'm chasing my mini league by 30 points, so I won't captain Haaland. Game week 37, I'm chasing my mini league by 50 points, so I won't captain Haaland. Game week 38, I lost my mini league by 80 points. Yes, exactly. I really wanted to. What is going on? So Gianni Bertucci here is about to get blocked. Ken, I've been hearing about these guys. Guys, look at this. We have a moderator. Ken, can you see what's going on, mate? Gianni Bertucci, who it's definitely not you. Get a grip. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Nice one. Okay. The real Gianni Bertucci has left the chat. Nice one. I've heard about this, but like, what is that? Like, I knew it wouldn't have been him, and it's just like, just comes on here and just starts trolling. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, let's move. FPL Marchin. What an experience. That's the first time that we've actually had someone that we need to... Yeah, it would have been funny if that was Gianni. That's the first time we've had to do that, Mr. Bird. So that's good practice, right, for the future when we've got a few more subscribers. We now know how to control that. Bateman, thanks for the heads up on that one as well. But yeah, just he started by saying something like, "Why do you hate Italy?" Which I was a bit like, "What?" And then he just started saying pedo. I mean, sure. Hope he has a nice Saturday. FPL Marchin, FPL managers who went for a differential captain this week. Yes, this is me. This is me. You melt, yeah. He was like, "Why do you hate Italy? You melt." And I was thinking to myself, what have I said about Italy recently? I've got a little rugby shirt situation going on here. So this elephant in the phone box is green. So he's sort of, look at that. It's a nice little effect. Green screens. No worries, Ken. It's all good, mate. I mean, we got there. I was thinking, I'm sure I might be able to do it as well from like the control room and YouTube, but thanks for sorting that out. FPL Dan, being an Arsenal fan and FPL manager. I was at the Arsenal-Bournemouth game, as I mentioned. Spoke to a couple of Arsenal fans today who said that they've stopped playing FPL. As a guy who stopped playing last season because he found himself capping Harry Kane at one point. And then he was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I captaining Harry Kane? I'm an Arsenal fan. And that was the end of his FPL experience. He no longer plays it. So, yeah, I saw this from Dan, and I thought, yes, I hear it. It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough being like an Arsenal fan. And then who do you captain? Do you captain Haaland this week? You know, obviously, you want your team to win the league. That's got to be tough. Goalkeepers too protected. Unless you're a goalkeeper facing Ben White, then it's WWE rules. Yeah, at the game, every time there was a corner, everyone would just start singing Benny White, 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 Benny White, White, White. And there's a guy next to me who was like, keep an eye on Ben White. And he was just like going around the keeper. And obviously that Vicario stuff last weekend was hilarious. So Ben White, just blocking goalkeepers, that's his role. Arsenal have got this crazy, awesome set piece coaching who quite clearly is just like, Ben White, go and block the goalkeeper, get the ball to Gabriel, let's go. Bateman, my wife threatened to leave me if I continue playing FPL, so now I'm single, homeless and skint, but I still playing FPL. Yeah, it does take over your life somewhat, doesn't it? And I was thinking today, after this Haaland stuff, like, I actually am really looking forward to a break. It takes it out on you. Nigel the Crab, do you want me to be mod? No, you're good, mate. We got Ken, Mr. Bird, the legendary Ken, on the case. Don't worry. Oh, cool. Okay, Nigel the Crab, thank you for the offer. Ken is doing a fine job, but many thanks, and great to have you here. Yeah, it is stressful. It's based on luck. I've had a really good season. I'm in the top 50k, which was kind of my actual initial target was top 100k. But I'm currently like 35,000, which I'm gonna take. But yeah, I am definitely ready to say bye to FPL for the season. I'm kind of done with it. And obviously, I have a new baby boy. He's called Arthur. He's 11 weeks old, and you know he was crying earlier, and I'm just like, I got to help my baby and my wife out. Like, what am I doing? Well, why am I stressing over Haaland scoring 4 goals? You know, there are larger things happening. But yeah, looking forward to the summer. Looking forward to a break. I was on the Focal live show, and he was talking about whether or not we should play Euros FPL or Euros Fantasy or whatever you want to call it. And I just had to think for about 30 seconds as to whether or not I wanted to do that. And I've decided I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take the break. I'm going to come in fresh next year and win the damn thing. But anyway, I digress. Thanks so much everyone for being here. My name's Alf, Alf PL. That's my channel. I started it a couple of weeks ago. Ken, Mr. Bird, he is moderator and my sidekick here. Please give it a like, give it a subscribe. Thank you so much for being here on this Saturday evening. What a pleasure. What a pleasure and what a Prem day it was. Who would have thought what just went down? Most of these tweets are about Foden and Haaland, so just to set expectations. If you had just kept Rodri and Declan Rice all season FPL, you'd probably be having a good season. Yes, 100%. I watch a lot of FPL content on YouTube, and for some reason, content creators just don't like the Declan Rices of the game, or the Rodris of the game, or the Luis Diaz's of the game. And I think that we are missing a massive trick with these players. I think next season I might just get Rodri in, just keep him in for the whole season. Like, he plays every game. He's so pivotal to their team. Like, Rodri, I really think is just an unbelievable player. Got an assist today, I think. But that's obviously, and he's what price is he? Like 5.5 or something? And I've set up a little chat screen, so maybe it. Oh, that's a bit. Let me just sort that out. Just bear with me, folks. I'm doing stuff. I'm learning on the fly here, so just bear with me. Here we go. All right, I got a little chat sort of scene set up. Yeah, Ratched, it is stressful and is based on a lot of luck. Ken isn't a good mod though. Ken's the best mod. Ken, do you hear what Nigel the Crab's saying about you? Ken's a superb mod, and by the way, you know it's 3 in the morning for Ken. He's in Malaysia and he runs a bar. He's just run a bar. He's gone back home, and now he's very kindly moderating this live show. And you're just crabbing him up, Nigel. I would love to see what Ken's got to say for that. Ken, if you're out there and you haven't fallen asleep after your shift in the bar, see what Nigel the Crab's saying about you. Lewis, Ruben Diaz missing the last 3 for me. That absolutely sucks. That's unfortunate, Lewis. Ken's here. Yeah, I hear it, but I'm still learning along the way. Sorry. Ken, listen, man. You're doing an absolutely superb job. Don't listen to Nigel the Crab. He's a crab. All good, my friend. All good. Bateman, I watch zero content now because they're all the same, really. Yeah, they are. They are all the same, and they all have the same teams. They're all just sort of like doing the same thing. I agree. They're all like 75k. Rodri 2 assists, 2 bonus. Cool, 10 point. Yeah, Rodri is awesome. And he's a good FPL asset as well. Like, he's going to get goals and assists, and he's going to get clean sheet points. Or is he? I don't know about that. City always concede. Let me know what you think of this new sort of like graphic I'm doing here, Bateman and crew. Do you like this versus the star situation I had on the previous ones? I just wanted to try and make it a little bit cleaner. Let me know what you think. Yeah, good question. Transfer plans for next week. I've got my team here somewhere. Here's my team. Heartbreak. Look at that, 37. Foden, that's not updated, is it? I need to go to... where do I need to go? I need to go to points. Fantasy. Oh no. That's not working, is it? Yeah, transfer plans though, that's a good point. I'm thinking about doing... I've got Gabriel in my team, and they've got Man United away, and he's not on a double game week. So I'm wondering whether or not I'd get rid of him. But also a really big factor is Bruno Fernandes, or Fernandes, and Van Heck, or Van Hecker. I don't know how to say either of those people's names. I have those two who are injured, but Bruno might play, so I'm not sure. I need to see how this game week shakes out, and then I think I might try and get another double game weeker in, or sell Van Hecker for someone. How about you guys? What are you thinking? It's going to be... Are you serious? Have you seen Nigel the Crab now, guys? Can you... Ken... Bateman, are you seeing what just happened? So is it the same guy? Is it this is absolutely unreal, like having to deal with this. Are you guys let's just explain what just happened here. A guy came into the chat saying he was Gianni Bertucci. Then he said that I have a problem with Italians. Then he started calling me a pedo. And then Nigel the Crab came in, started talking about how the moderator's bad. And then it turns out it's the same guy. No, I think it was the same. It has to be the same guy. So I'm wondering if it's like one person who has like a load of YouTube accounts and he's just like doing this with all the big names, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. K7, great to have you here. Such a pleasure on this Saturday evening. I'll be live for another about half an hour. I've got my family in the other room. My newborn baby, he's 11 weeks old. My wife, they're through there. I've been given an hour. That's my window. But great to have you here. Please give it a like and a subscribe when you get a sec. It always helps. All the big names and you. No, but Bateman, they're not pretending to be me. That's the thing. So I'm not saying that I'm one of the big names. When someone goes onto another stream and they say Fpl and it's not me, maybe that's when I know I've made it as a crappy YouTube content creator. K7. Let's pay attention to the good people. K7. Don't beat yourself up too much. Yeah, nice one. Rodri could be competing with another Palmer priced asset next season, maybe. Yeah, I think Rodri will probably stay around the same price. Palmer's going to be like 9 million, let's be honest. But yeah, I think Rodri will be maybe 5.5 or 6. Or will he? I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me. Like, I feel like that's the way they go with these assets. When it's like, for some reason, like a defensive midfielder. I might have that completely wrong. But I can't see Rodri being more than 6.5, 7 million. What do you guys think? Lewis started Flecken 7, Gabriel 6, Burn 2, Foden 5, Isaac, Haaland captain, nice one. Did Haaland get 36 points in the end? Lewis, I captained Foden, and it's killed me. 61k to 46k, big green arrow, 40. Yeah, see, we've done the reverse. I'm down 15k and you're up 15k. But pricing next season will be interesting if Salah goes, as they'll only have one premium asset in the robot. Yeah, all right. KDB. Rodri sub 6 mil. Yeah, I think so as well. I think he will be under 6 mil. All right, let's do some more tweets. Such a pleasure to have everyone here. This is great. Thanks for joining. It is really appreciated. Yeah, so I'm kind of embraced it. You know how people just kind of like turn off the telly, you know, when something bad's happening. Like I've kind of embraced it today, and I've dove in. I don't have Haaland as cap, and I've looked at about 50 tweets talking about how much of an idiot I am. Here, this is me, capped Foden. Bit of Ross Geller. Does everyone know who Ross Geller is? That's the question. Gvardiol is becoming annoying. Yes, he is. I had Gvardiol in my wildcard team, and I took him out, and I got Edison in, and it was because something like I couldn't afford Gabriel or something. Just really stupid. It was one of the worst decisions I've made in the past few weeks. But listen, it's a cruel, cruel game. We know this. It's a beautiful, amazing, cruel, awful, awful game. You just can't get upset about it. You just got to take it, laugh about it, and move on. Yeah, we did Heisenberg. That was awesome earlier. Call an ambulance. FPL Pack. Captaining Foden has derailed my season. So foolish. Yes. Yes, I'm with this man. There's quite a few of these tweets that I've got here. Yeah, with you there, brother. Yeah, that could be me. I mean, why does it hurt so much? Actually just hurts. I'm a little bit heartbroken about it. Oh, look, FPL Harry is in the chat. Oh, nice to see you, Harry. I can't believe what's happening here. Someone explain to me what's happening. All right. Hi, FPL Harry. Great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining the live show. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. And if it is the true FPL Harry, then hi. But it's not. It's not going to be, is it? Let's be real. Bad news. Saka injured. I mean, Saka's not even injured. Here comes Hazard with the pedo insults. Yeah. FPL Harry, I actually almost respect it. That's where I'm at with it. I mean, you're just out here on a Saturday evening. You know, you've made a bunch of YouTube accounts, and I'm sort of thinking to myself, anyone who puts this much time into something, it's worth an amount of respect. So I say, hat off to you, my friend. I love it. Thanks for being here. FPL Harry, or whoever you are, give the channel a like. That'd be nice. Great to have you here. I'm not going to be mean to you. Just hope you're all right and stuff. And if you get anything out of this this live show, give it a like and add me on Twitter, and I'll be your friend. Andy Martin. Yeah, I regret selling Saka as well. That's really rough. That's rough. I mean, Havertz. I got rid of Havertz for flip's sake. Here we go. Mr. Bird, you know what to do. I don't understand it. Hey, guess what, guys? Curveball, plot twist. It wasn't FPL Harry. FPL is about gains and losses. No matter what you do, it's the game. You got to try to minimize the losses. I love that. K7, I dig it. Let's have a look at some more tweets. Didn't Captain Haaland this week help me? Yeah. It's just lots of this. Lots of this stuff going about. It's just unreal. Gadfight, this was sad. 36 weeks and success comes down to whether you captain Haaland in game week 37. What a crock of S. Yeah. Yes. Yes, this gadfly. Yeah, FPL is and I like your vibe on this, Bateman. You're a big you've said it a couple of times where it is all just luck. I agree with that to a degree. One thing I would ask is, I mean, like yourself, you're in an extremely decent rank. You're like, you know, what was it, 1800 or something in the world. It's a ridiculous rank. You know, you think about Chai and all these guys as well. That, you know, ridiculous ranks. Where you've got to in your rank, are you saying that you're lucky, or is there not an element of like decision making that you've done over the course of 38 weeks that have like warranted that rank? That's my question. Because like, I agree. I think it comes down to a lot of luck. I think it's like 30% luck. That would be my take, and then 70% sort of like decent decision making on who you captain and keeping an eye on injuries and not missing deadlines and all that stuff. You know, there are things you can do for like an element of control with it, but that's outside the actual gameplay, outside the actual matches. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah, I just picked the players who score points. Yeah, and that's it, right? Like, that's fair. But I just wonder, maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit, I suppose is what I'm saying. Because it's hard. And I think that you deserve the props. Andy, first time owning and playing Edison this season, I think. I remember this feeling well. Yeah, first time I got him in. I am now... I thought to myself, I've heard of all these Edison myths. Never really owned him before. I was thinking to myself, I'll give it a go. It can't be that bad. He's got a double game week coming up. I think I'll judge it on how Edison does in the double game week. Hey, no worries, Bateman. Thank you for your kind words always. K7, bro, I remember captaining Darwin when he had a double and it was devastating. Yeah. Do you guys remember that absolute FPL folklore where it was everyone like captained Dennis on a double game week? I think this was like 2 seasons ago. So it was like content creators, everyone was captaining Dennis for Watford, I think it was. Like 80% of managers out there were captaining Dennis, like, and he hadn't even done that well, but it was just he had really playing 2 crappy teams, and everyone was like all in on Dennis, like having an absolute banger double game week, and he got a red card in the first game, within the first 10 minutes, I think. So he got a minus 2 or 3, and then so that turned into a -6 because obviously everyone had captained him. And obviously didn't play the second game in the game week. Like, I mean, that's ridiculous. That is like absolutely absurd. That stuff. Yeah. Look, chasing. For flip's sake. Good to see it. I tell you what, Ken, you're a legend, because I'm just thinking about you coming away from your shift at the bar. You've had probably a absolutely mental Saturday night dealing with, idiots in the bar, and then you're now at 3 a.m, probably keeping a keen eye on that chat. I thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. It is so appreciated. Can we all just give Ken some props, guys, please? Anyway, I've just been chatting absolute BS for the past 10 minutes. Lewis just sold Salah to Son. Okay, love that. Yeah, Ken just deserves like so much props. It's just 3 in the. He's probably like trying to get some sleep or something. He's got one eye on the live show, helping his pal Alf out, and he's getting absolute. He's getting his work cut out this evening. Can you ledge? Okay, Gundo. Maybe going off Haaland captaincy last minute was a bad play. It was a bad play. 100%. Lewis is trying to do some problem solving. Need a replacement for Collins. Best replacement? Any budget? Sword Silence, Salad Son. Two free transfers going into the double game week. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who Collins is. Collins. Why should I know who Collins is? I'm just gonna. Okay, Brentford. Okay, I got him. I see Collins. He's a defender. So let's have a look, shall we? All right, so Lewis, you're after someone to replace Collins for the double game week. I'm going to go to Fantasy Football Hub. I'm going to do game week 37. And we're going to hit defenders. Okay, so Dunk is top. He's predicted most points, 7.8. Then it's Pedro Porro, 7.7. Dunk's got Newcastle away and Chelsea at home. Those aren't easy fixtures at the moment. Newcastle are hard. They're really coming to some form at like the wrong time. Pedro Porro, I don't rate that, to be honest. Like, Spurs are a bit shook, aren't they? I have him. I probably wouldn't like to have him, but Gvardiol, obviously, 7.7 mil. Romero. It's all like City and Spurs defenders, and then Dunk at the very top. Dallo, Dunk outside Spurs and City. Gvardiol is the obvious choice if you haven't got him already. Maguire. There's this Barco kid at Brighton who's now starting. He's predicted quite a few, and he's cheap, 4 mil. And also this Cruff guy for Newcastle. If you're looking, okay, so Lewis, to answer your question, if you're looking for someone cheap, I think Cruff is going to be starting because Share's out now. And I think Barco for Brighton might be a good shout because he's only 4 mil. So those are 2 budget options. Veltman's only 4.3 mil, but I think he's a bit of a... He might have limited minutes. Badia Shield, Chelsea. He might be starting with Gusto being out. I hope that's helpful. Yeah, Dunk's a good shout. Yeah, Mr. Ken, I'm in the same boat, mate. So I got Van Heck. So I would actually, and he's out for the season, is my understanding. I think Dunk might be the guy, but I don't know if I can afford him. So I might be actually trying this Barco guy out. Ken, yeah. So let's chat. Let's keep chatting about that because I'm in the same boat as you. Maguire's 4.3 mil. I don't mind that. United have got Arsenal at home and then Newcastle at home. Those are two very tough fixtures, but with Maguire you do have that goal threat, so I think he actually might be a good shout. Yeah, Dunk is the guy apparently. Dunk's the guy to own. I might try and see if I can get Dunk in. I'm going to try it right now. I doubt I've got the money. I've got 5.3 mil. Is that enough? I can do Dunk. I can do Van Heck for Dunk. I think I might do that. Yeah, Barco. Bateman's on the Barco tip. I like that. I respect it. I respect that punt. Right, we've got a few tweets to get through, and we must, because they're all bookmarked. This tweet here, I love this tweet. Literally, I saw it earlier, and Cucurella, yeah, could be good. Don't get near a Man United defender from Bateman. Yeah, United are rubbish. I have Maguire. Why did I buy Maguire? Any Chelsea defender, I might get Barco, Cucurella, yeah. Those who played Haaland triple captain FPL this week, they feel yeah. I like this. I transferred Haaland out of my FPL. Guy put a Liverpool shirt on the skull. I just respect the work of it. I don't know if this guy did it, but I mean, whoever did that put a bit of time into that. It's a bit like that guy with all the fake accounts. Like someone's putting a little bit of their time into something. I sort of just have a bit of admiration for it. Let's have a look at. Okay, no one's said anything in. If you want to send me teams, please do feel free to do that, and I will bring it up on screen. Let's get through some tweets. Chris, for weeks I've got away with not having Haaland on my FPL team. He's made me pay today. Yes, he did. He made me pay as well. FPL Bruce, we have got to get over tonight. Like, I love these, like, just dramatic. And by the way, what I do is I type in FPL and then hit latest and just, like, find the guys who don't really have, like, that much of a following and just kind of, it's like a celebration of, like, some of the pain out there, you know. We have to get over tonight. I love this. It's just sums up FPL so much. As if it's, like, the worst thing that's, like, ever happened. So as if there's, like mourning or something. Like, we have to go over tonight. It's unbelievable. What are we saying? Ken, I'm just thinking if it's a must to go for a double gaming player, already tripled up on other teams except Man United and Brighton, or maybe a single gaming player. Yeah, like Arsenal defense are always great. Like Ben White, just unreal. Good return threat as well. Cucurella. I know Ken got Cucurella as well. Yeah. And what happened with Cucurella? Did he get was it an assist as well? Or assist and a clean sheet in the end or something like that? Gabriel and Collins out for Duncan Cucurella. Yeah, nice. Duncan Cucurella. Just problem solving, guys. City clean sheet in the bin. Oh, you are kidding me. Ken, that was like Olympic. I was saying, I don't know what the moderator view looks like. Do you just kind of see it? Does it pop up and then you can? Is it just next to the name? You can just hit block or something. Yeah, Ken. Did you see that, Bateman? Just like Ken, just like straight in there. I think it was up for a split second. This guy's just out here making YouTube. I just feel bad. Like, I feel bad for him. I don't know why is he doing it to himself. Just making fake YouTube accounts and then just being so aggy. FPL managers watching Haaland score 4 and haven't captained him. Yes, 100%. Ken, you've seen what's... Okay, so, Bateman, what a theory. What a theory. Imagine if it was Imagine it's my friend Ken who's doing this. Ken's not going to do that. He's got too much going on. He's bloody making cocktails in the evening, dealing with a bunch of people in his bar who aren't behaving, and then coming out and moderating chats at 3 a.m. Absolute legend. He hasn't got time to be making a bunch of fake accounts. Just putting it out there from Bateman. Scran, usually scrolling through Twitter. Usually, I can't read tonight. Casually scrolling through Twitter, reading all the meltdown tweets from people who tried to be differential this game week. Yes, Mourinho with a bag of what's that? Proper corn, I think they're called. Mourinho just snacks on public transport. I keep seeing a video of him eating pizza on a train. That's a nice little meme. That's some good memeage. Okay, this is another dramatic one, I think. Captain Foden subbed off 5 points. Oh, it was 5 points all in, wasn't it? That's so bad. Sat into it. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if I can read it out. I don't want to get sort of told off by YouTube, but that's the vibe. That's what I'm feeling. I really am sad about it. You know, I'm actually really sad about not captaining Haaland. I'm actually sad about it. And I'm just thinking to myself, just bring on the end of the season. Give me my top 100k rank. Best rank so far since I started FPL. And let me get on with my life. Shall we, guys, as a crew here, shall we do Euros FPL? Scottish. Oh, look at that. I want to screenshot it. I got it. I got a screenshot of it. Ken, do you see? Ken, do you see what's going on? He's back. Hi, Mr. Hello, Mr. Scottish. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, let me know if I can be a friend or whatever. You know, let me know if you want to chat about stuff or. Just ridiculous. Can I block? Like, is there a way in which I can just like block someone? All right, let's get through some more tweets. Ken, you ledge. KDB owners after his blank. How can this happen? How can this happen? Yeah, KDB own. People got KDB in this week. Imagine that. It could be worse, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm 15,000 down. It could be worse. Like, I didn't buy KDB. I was actually close to buying him as well. I was thinking about doing a hit to get KDB in. Why is he doing this? I don't get it. I know. He'll be back. He'll be back. Unreal. I'm just looking through the chat on the YouTube like transcript. He's been here a lot, and there's a lot of messages deleted. So thank you, Ken. You're a ledge. Fabrizio Romano. I just thought I'd bring this up because it's Haaland. Look at him. I mean, what? Who is this man? Who is this robot man baby who's just come from space and just like did he get raised inside a football or something? He's been pants this. I'm not going to say he's been pants, but he has been at times not great. There've been some games, and this is why I thought about being clever today and going elsewhere and capping Foden. But like, what an unbelievable player to have in the Premier League. I don't like Man City. I think they are the worst. But I will say that it is a pleasure to have this man playing in the Premier League. It's a pleasure to have KDB playing in the Premier League. Foden, so on, Rodri, so on and so forth. You think bigger picture? I don't know how you guys support. I know Ken supports Real Madrid. Bateman, let me know who you support. I support Arsenal. But there is a level of respect that you've got to show to these incredible footballers who are playing in this league. Like, This guy's just changed the game. Like, we will never forget the Haaland era. He'll probably go to Madrid in like a year's time, right? But he has just absolutely changed the Prem. He's fantastic. I almost want to get like a City shirt just as like a historical relic, you know? Like, I'm tempted. I'm not going to do that, but I thought about it. Marston, FPL manager locking Haaland cap. Yeah, is anyone going to captain outside Haaland in the double game week? Perspective is important in this game, and that's why I tattooed Haaland C on my arm. I support Reading, so I'm in the gutter looking at the stars. Oh, man. How it feels owning Walker instead of Gvardiol. Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, people went for Walker. Let's have another quick look at... let's just do a quick search on FPL. Barcelona lost, I think, in the end. Did they end up losing? Which is funny, because I really don't like Barcelona. So we're just going to have a quick look at how that game finished. And it was 4-2 Girona. Amazing. You love to see it. Marcin is all up in my algorithm here. Classic FPL weekend. Haaland captains, Haaland non-captains, Haaland non-owners. Again, it could be worse. I am here. This is me in the middle of this picture. Oh, Lewis supports Real Madrid as well. Ken. Lewis and Ken both support Real Madrid. There you go, guys. Girona 4-2 Barca. Girona owned by Man City. Yes, that's right. Girona owned by the same guys who own City. I forgot about that. It's crazy. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Someone's made that. I just feel like that sort of work... I mean, I know all they've done is put... Here we go. I mean, what? Like, what is going on? Kenny's back. He's back. I mean, I want to help you. Can I do something as well? Can I just... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy just out here just trolling streams. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just here just on a Saturday talking about FPL, and this guy's just coming in here just being an absolute menace. Spurs when they face Man City next Tuesday, forfeit match. Yeah. Is that Arteta? Is that the forfeit match button from FIFA like 2 years ago? Or is it even now? And is that Arteta? Yeah, imagine being a Spurs fan. They've got to either just take a massive whipping from Man City, or they give their biggest rivals. Wait, why can't I get my head around that? Yeah, they either beat City and ruin and give Arsenal the title, or the other way around. I mean, imagine that. Unreal. 4 goals, Erling. 4. That's insane. Corrigan. Alright, it's top of the hour. My baby's crying. This guy's back trolling the chat again. So I think I'm going to call it. But that has been an awesome stream, guys. I wanted to thank you so much, especially that guy who keeps coming back with the fake accounts. Ken, I want to thank you. Incredible, mate. Such a legend. Great to have you here. Bateman, so good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Lewis, great to see you. Good to have these other guys come in as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Lots of love and have a great weekend. Long weekend in the UK. All the best.